Can we just like ignore my hair because I just got out the shower and it's insane. Greetings and salutations. Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I filmed. Life has been lifing, but I wanted to hop on here and talk about my current hyper-fixation, and that is journaling. This year has been about reflecting and working on my mental health, and I find that journaling really helps me with that. I am the type of person who can very much struggle to remember dates and times, and I felt like my life was just like chaotic, and I was constantly like checking text messages and the notes app on my phone trying to figure out like what plans I had that weekend. And I, for a very long time, tried digital planning and it just never really worked for me. I never really stuck with it. I tried various journals and again, never really stuck with it, but somehow, some way I stumbled upon Journal Talk, a very niche journaling group on TikTok. All of a sudden I was seeing all of these people unboxing their Paper Republic journals, their Louise Carmen journals, and I was so intrigued. So this is like my little journal ecosystem that I have right now. This is not a full journal ecosystem video quite yet. This is more kind of organizing and pulling all my journals together in a way that makes sense to me. Right now I have a lot of journals for a lot of different purposes, and although I love them so much, it's not quite as organized as I would like it to be, in the sense that I don't feel like I could take all of these journals and like throw them in my bag. I want something a little more manageable, travel friendly. You know what I mean. So right now, this is what my current journal ecosystem looks like. Although I am so tempted to buy all of these super expensive journals that I see on TikTok, like the Louise Carmen ones and the Paper Republic one and all of the traveler's notebooks. So I really wanted to utilize what I already had. I found that I had so many spare journals laying around that I got for gifts or that I just collected over the years, and I really wanted to find like a new fun use for them. So yeah, this is currently the situation, but it needs a revamp. Okay, this is pretty bulky to just like carry around all the time. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be. It's going to be very casual as I kind of reorganize my little journal ecosystem, and then eventually I'll do an updated video on all of the journals and like my favorite things. If you don't know what a traveler's notebook is, it is a leather bound notebook that has various notebooks within it for different purposes. It's kind of for people who want to break up their journals for different reasons. So like a planner, morning pages, gratitude journals, junk journaling, all of these different purposes, right? Some travelers notebooks can be really expensive because of the craftsmanship and the real leather that they use, like Louise Carmen and Paper Republic, but there are dozens and dozens of travelers notebooks out there for affordable-ish prices. So I did get some dupes. Let me show you really quick what we have going on here. Again, this will be minimized and updated in just a few minutes, but this is what we have going on. This was just me using whatever I had with me. First up, I have this little case. This is actually a case for my Kindle Scribe that I got from a friend, but I found that it just fit my journals so nicely. So I have these two journals that are a little bigger. I don't have a ton of expensive journals. A lot of these I have kind of gotten from everywhere. This one right here I got from the Dollar Tree, and I kind of use it for my morning pages. Morning pages is a practice that I have just recently started. I haven't been doing it for a really long time, but essentially the concept is that first thing in the morning, before you do anything, before you grab your phone, before you take a shower, before you eat breakfast, you pick up your journal and you just write. This is different from a diary or a typical journal. It's more of a stream of consciousness where you are writing whatever pops in your head first thing in the morning. If you're thinking about cereal, you write about cereal. If you are thinking about the nightmare that you had the night before, you're writing that in here. Whatever it is, whatever thoughts you have, it goes on the page. It's a stream of consciousness that you're supposed to hand write. The idea of morning pages is that you're supposed to write 3 pages, which sometimes feels like a lot, but it kind of helps eliminate that feeling of brain fog in the morning. So this is my little morning pages journal. Again, a new practice to me, but I have been really enjoying it. And then this is a journal that I got as a gift. I think it was from like a Home Goods TJ Maxx situation. And this is what I use as my gratitude journal. So I was in the market for a gratitude journal and I felt like a lot of them had too many prompts, too many questions. I kind of looked around and chose the prompts that I really liked and sort of just created them myself. So I flipped through a couple of these pages, just wrote the prompts, like 3 things I'm grateful for, highlight of my day, that kind of thing. So this is my current gratitude journal. One is a lot more filled up. I've been doing that for longer than I have the morning pages. And then we have the rest of my journals here. Now, this is not an actual trifold. This is a piece of vinyl that I had laying around and I just closed it with this elastic enclosure. Tried to make my own DIY Louise Carmen and I just did not have the patience for it. So it kind of just turned into this. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and show you what's in here. So these two are ones that I use pretty much daily. This is my actual diary journal. I sort of use this as a recap for the day, so I kind of just talk about what I did that day. I find that I have really bad memory sometimes where I'm like, what did I do yesterday? Where did I go? This is more of like a snapshot of my day, something I can look back at to kind of jog my memory of what I did throughout the week. This is very different from morning pages. This is more of a recap of my day and how I'm feeling. Morning pages is more of a stream of consciousness, not really intended to look back into. Like, you're not really supposed to go back and read these, versus this will be more of like a memory saver type of situation. And I got this cute little diary book at Daiso and I love it so much. This one actually is probably like my favorite journal right now. Next up, I have my planner. This is actually what I started this whole ecosystem with, and I was kind of throwing everything in this one planner. My habit trackers, what I did in the day, my to-do list, my gratitude, the books that I was reading, and it just got really full and I found that I did not have a lot of space. So anything that I felt like I was running out of room for expanded into the rest of this collection. So I know it sounds like a lot, but everything has its own purpose. And then these two are both from Clever Fox. I absolutely love Clever Fox. I find that their journals are just super easy to use. I love their prompts. I love their layouts. I love the size of their journals. So right now I'm currently using 2. I have their finance journal and their reading journal. So obviously this I use to track all of my books that I read, write reviews, and then this I use to track my finances because I can be a little bit of an impulse buyer, and unless I'm actually writing things down and making a plan, I spend a lot of money. So this one I really like. If you're looking for a finance journal, the Clever Fox one is so good. I have used a bunch of reading journals before and they're all very similar, but like the finance journal is so nice. So I kind of keep those together. I don't use all of these every single day. Like these two I'll use maybe weekly or bi-weekly. It really just depends on whatever I need in that moment. As you can see, lots of journals, very bulky. They're all kind of like spread out and I just want to organize them. So that is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and open this package. So instead of spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on a Louise Carmen or Paper Republic, I got some dupes that I found on Amazon. I'll leave them linked down below. I'll also create like a little list of all of the dupes that I found because there are so many. You kind of just gotta read the reviews and see what would work for you, but I'm excited. And then I got this kind of canvas travel tote that I'm hoping I can just throw my bigger journals in and also maybe even put like my stickers in here too. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see if any of this works. Oh, she is cute. Oh my gosh, this is exactly, okay. So this is a canvas little tote. It has a handbag and everything. And then it has a bunch of pockets on the outside. And then on the inside, it has some inserts that you can put notebooks in and then also more pockets. So I think this will be really good when I am going to work and want to grab a bunch of my journals, or if I want to journal at the library, journal at the park. I feel like this will be really good because it has the handle and I can put pens and stickers and everything in here. Okay, so next up is the reason I placed this order. This is kind of a dupe for Paper Republic and Louise Carmen, and I believe the brand was called Nooster. if I'm not mistaken. And it comes with the leather trifold as well as the notebook insert. So cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So it comes with one elastic, a pen holder. Oh my gosh, it looks so nice. It looks so nice. It's like in this beautiful brown color. The elastic is on the outside, and then you kind of open it up and it comes with all of the journals. And then of course on the inside you have the elastic so you can slip the journals in without them falling out. It also comes with a paper clip holder to hold open the pages. So that's why I got this one, because it literally had everything that I would need. These are the journals. I can't open this. I'm gonna use my teeth. I'm so sorry. Look away, look away. I'm using my teeth to open things. Hello, darling. I'm filming.
Oh no.
How may I help you? So there are 3 notebooks provided. They kind of look like this, very basic. Comes with one blank notebook, which I kind of want to use for like watercoloring, because I got this really cool watercolor set. Let me show you. I got this grabby watercolor set, and it kind of opens up and fans out with all of these different colors. So I feel like that would be really fun to have a little watercolor set, but I don't know how much bleed through these papers have, so we'll have to play around with that. Anyway. It also comes with one grid notebook. That would be good for bullet journaling. And then it comes with one basic lined notebook, which actually I might use for my morning pages when I fill up that other one. It also has this little cardboard insert that I could put more papers in, stickers, things like that. This clear one also I feel like would be really good for little cards, stickers, cardstock, things like that. Saw this thing on TikTok where people were saying that old books or old children's books are really good for decorating and junk journaling instead of buying like all of this expensive paper from craft stores. And I thought that was such a good idea. And I have so many children's books that are just like in my closet from when my siblings were young, when I was young. And yeah, they have the coolest paper inside. Like this would be gorgeous for junk journaling. So I feel like when I go to actually decorate, I'll use a lot of these papers from all of these children books that I have. I thought that was like a cool thing. And it also came with a pen. I don't know if I would actually use this pen, only because I like brown ink for all of my journaling, and I already have like all my pens in this cute little case I got from Daiso. My favorite pens are the Pentel liquid gel inks. I use the one in burgundy and the one in brown. Brown ink, red ink, it just makes it so much better. I just like using brown ink more than black ink personally. So yeah, I have a bunch of pens in here that I already love. Let me know if you want like a full journal tour of like the pens, stickers, everything that I use, because I use a lot. Put one of the journals in there and it looks so cute already. So we're just gonna put all of the inserts in. I really want to fit maybe my planner and my diary in here too, so let's see if the size will work. I don't know if it will. Gosh darn, my planner is just a little bit too big. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. This is what it looks like all together. So I have the clip right here, the pen holder, I didn't put the pen in there yet, and then here is the enclosure. And then if I open it up, it opens up to this, the cardstock and the plastic inserts in here if I want to put my stickers, and the rest are just my journals. I could totally fit another journal in here because I do have another elastic. So my diary book is kind of just held in the back with an elastic. When I fill this up, I probably will transition it into one of the notebooks inside, but I kind of like the way that looks so far. Now for the canvas, I think I'm going to put my planner, my finance journal, and my reading journal all in here. A lot of thick journals, I'm starting to realize. Okay, change of plans. I'm putting my planner in this pocket right here in the canvas tote, just because I really like my planner and my actual journal to be together. So we're going to put my diary and my planner in this canvas tote. I find that I also use a lot of stickers in my regular planner, so it would make sense for it to kind of be in this tote where I can put even more stickers and paper in here. And I still feel like I have a lot of space. I almost feel like my morning journal can actually fit in here too. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Let's see if it will actually close. It will! Oh my god, I love that. Okay, so my planner, my diary, and my morning journal all fit in here. And I can just kind of carry the canvas Love it, love it, love it. The only things I have still left over are my reading journal and my finance journal, and then my gratitude journal. Now my gratitude journal is pretty filled up. Like I have a lot of pages filled up. So once I go through this chunky, cute little journal, it's gonna transition into the traveler's notebook, and I will have my gratitude journal in here. So we will minimize it once I finish this up. I guess I could still use the vinyl. This is the situation. Okay, so this is the situation. That's a lot, but you know what? I'm actually really happy with it. So we have our new traveler's notebook that I cannot wait to fill up. Again, this was from Amazon. I'll have the link down below. I think it's stunning. And once I fill up those other journals, I feel like I'm really only going to be using this moving forward. But I don't want to waste paper. I don't want to waste the journals I already have. So we're obviously going to fill them up. And then in here, I have my diary, my planner, and my morning pages. In this vinyl trifold that I kind of threw together, I have my gratitude journal, my reading journal, and my finance journal. And that's it. That is organizing my journals with me and kind of creating an ecosystem that makes sense. I will do an updated ecosystem once I go through some of these journals and kind of show you what I am actively using, because ultimately I want to minimize to just this, but right now we're working with this. So anyways, thank you guys for chatting with me. I know this was a very chatty video, really no purpose to it, truly. Just kind of showing you my current hyperfixation, I guess. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. What emoji should you leave me? Leave me a pen emoji, since we're talking about journaling. Leave me a pen emoji if you stayed this long and you like this video, so I know that we're bookish friends. I love you guys so much. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Love you. Oh, and in the comments, please tell me like what journal ecosystem you have going on. Do you have a Louise Carmen? Do you have a Paper Republic? Hobonichi? Like, what do you have? What are you using? What do you love? Right now, this is my janky little setup, but it's gonna be minimized. Right now, we were just organizing and kind of like, it's fine. All right, I love you guys. Bye.